Hi everyone, it's Esther here for Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I'm going live in about 1 minute. So I'm just checking now if everything is working and waiting for some people to join me for a Facebook Live tonight or this afternoon. It depends all where you are now. Let me see. Okay, I see some people coming in already. Inge, hi Inge. Hi Nancy. Let me check who else is there. Angelique, hi. Tracy, Els, hi Els. Anneke, hi Anneke. Linda, hi. Jona, Ellie, Anja. Another Anja. Hallo Anneke, elke keer. Hi Anita. Ans. Kijk, ik zie een hoop mensen binnenkomen. Hi Suzanne. I'm waiting for, I think, 1 or 2 minutes until it's 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the US. And checking if my camera is okay. Hi Joep, hallo. Je bent vlakbij Joep. Hi Joyce, Tracy, Ellie. Hi Ellie. Okay, it's good to see a lot of people coming in already, and I think I'm going to start because it's 8 o'clock, I guess. Okay. Hi Anneke, a lot of people watching. Yes, Dineke. Hi Dineke, Jorinka. Anita, thank you. Claudia, hi Claudia. Okay, what I want to do tonight is talk to you about this Planner Essential die set. It's the retro label set, and it has loads of little tiny labels which you can perfectly work with some of our stamp sets. And these are the retro words, the retro labels, the sayings, and this is another set which has some circular stamps which also fit on the dies. Hi Monique, Els. Oh, it looks great already. Well, okay, I'm not going to do anything and just letting you watch this beautiful tray with die cuts I already made. Anneke, yes, call your mum, Anneke. Saakje, where are you? Hi Judy from Kentucky. Lila, hi. Gaby, hi. It's such a shame that we can't see each other for real at the moment. Hi Linda, Suzanne. Okay, so we're going to talk about these labels and the stamp sets, what you can do with it. I think a lot of people already have those, but not sure if you know that you can combine them really well. Hi Charlene, Cora, a lot of people already here. So I'm going to show you some things which you can do with them, and I'm sure you can perfectly figure out things yourself too, but it's just to give you an idea and to show you what I'm doing with them. Well, the easiest way, of course, is to use the stamps as they are, as a stamp, and you can use them in your journal, in your planner. But don't forget, you can also use them when you are sending out birthday cards or other postcards. Just take an envelope, and I've got one here, and I stamped the words Happy Mail and Oh la la, this is for you on them, and well, it makes it much more nicer already than just a normal stamp and an address label. What you also can do, and I think I showed it to you last time I was doing a Facebook Live, that I glued some double-sided adhesive at the back of an old ledger sheet, and I stamped all the label stamps. So these are the stamps I used to stamp on this piece of paper. And I think the large one is perfectly suitable also to use on an envelope. So I'm going to cut one. And okay, let me see. So with this double-sided adhesive on the back, you make your own stickers. and probably a lot of you already know this, but not everybody is watching every time we are doing this. So I will try to peel off the back now and stick it on my envelope. And then you can write down the name, address. Let me see. Put some nice stamps here. Hi Kobe, nice to see you too. Who else is there? Let me see. Saskia, Yvonne, Jorinka. Okay, some stamps. And it really looks so much nicer when you decorate an envelope like this. And obviously you can add much more. When I'm doing this, I was just thinking, I think I'm going to tuck something in it when I finish this Facebook Live, and I'm going to send it to one of you who is watching this Facebook Live tonight. Anna, can you please pick one of the people who is watching and commenting tonight or today? And so we can pick their address and I'm going to send something nice, okay? So that's a promise. One of you is going to get this envelope. I'm not sure what I'm going to put inside, but it will be really something nice for you, okay? Tracy, Rhonda, I see some more people. Alice, hi Alice. Saskia, Julie, hi Julie. Tracy again, Cora, Focolina, Kim, hi Kim, Lisbeth, Alda, hi Alda too, Jona, oh my, you are me. It's getting busy here, girls. Okay, so this is one. Just use the stamps as they are and use them on an envelope or in your planner or everything else. What I want to show you is that the stamps match the dies. So these are a few of the dies which are in the retro die set. And I will show you that I made them to fit the stamp. So for example, this one, if you use a stamp, this one will fit exactly on this stamp, or the stamp will fit on the die cut after you have been die cutting him. This one, for example, is supposed to be with this one. This is the one with the little heart. You can combine them with this die and this stamp. The little one with the scalloped edge, I think, is for this one. And I hope I'm showing. The round one, of course, for the circular stamp. It goes with this one. This is the larger one you can use for this one. So you see, I thought about it when I designed this. This is the real label with the two how do you call it? The two openings. So this is really nice to add some ribbon or wire. And it goes with this stamp. Then there's this little tiny one. It's supposed to be with this one. Oh, sorry, the other side. And the one with the, how do you call it? Hexagon shape. I think it's a hexagon. It goes with this one. And I think it's better to show it to you with one I already did. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. Oh, it's here. So it's this stamp and this label. So hopefully this makes sense. So this is supposed to be go with this one. Now I am going to show you a few how I use them in my planner. And this is one of the planners I did last year. And I remember well, there are a few in there somewhere. So I have to look it up for you. But it gives you a good opportunity to take a little sneak peek in my journal from last year. It wasn't such a great year last year because I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's a little bit bulky. I wrote a lot in it. And but luckily everything is fine now. Oh, here you see I've got all these little labels stamped on pieces of paper, and this was when we were on a holiday, and I wrote down little things and bits and pieces we were doing every day. There are some more decoration with old postage stamps, but it's really simple way of making a planner page using all those labels on different pieces of paper. And here's another one which I used one of the label stamps, and here's another one, and I think here's the one, and I used one of the stamps from this set which says private, so I wrote in some journaling which well, it's personal, so that's why I closed it down a little bit and used the private stamp here. Another one here, so here's one of the labels, another one of the labels. So you can see you can use them in many ways, and I'm sure you come up with a lot of other great ideas which I never thought of it. And that's what's happening quite a lot, that I see you girls make things and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's a good idea. Here's another one of the labels, a stamp again. So here more journaling spots, and only use the stamps and some ledger paper. The stamps are sold out, is that true? I see somebody else, or Joep, do you know if the stamps are sold out? Anneke, power lady, yes. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you very much, Bianca. Well, this is something. So you can see you can do a lot with those labels and stamps in combination together. And here's one in the end, another private spot for journaling. I added some ribbon and then the stamp and one of the labels again. So that's something I'm going to put aside now. And then I think I'm going to show you how you can combine some of them. And that's what I did this afternoon. And maybe some of you already know that I like to be prepared. I also prepare a lot of reinforcement rings in advance, so I can take one if I need one and don't have to think about picking up a stamp, a piece of paper. I like to have some ready to go. So that's what I did this afternoon. I did stamp some things on bits and pieces of paper. I did die cut some of the dies with paper leftovers. So you can see here all kinds of leftovers which I used for die cutting. These are normally bits and pieces of paper which you maybe throw away, and that's a waste of paper. So I did use them for die cutting, and you see some little sneak peeks, sorry, of my new journaling paper line, which is coming out really soon. I hope this month it will be available for all of you. So you can see here, prepare some die cuts, some stamps, different kinds of pieces of paper, and then you can start assembling them. For me, I like to work with a little bit of vintage style pieces of paper, but if you like bright colors or you like only black and white, or it's all up to you. It's just to give you an idea what you can do. So let me start with this one. It's the large label. It comes with a large stamp. Now over here I stamped it on a piece of jelly print paper which I had left from some other project. So I used the stamp on itself, and now when you die cut it, there's also another small die cut which gives you this piece, and that also suits into this frame again, so you can layer it up. It's also really fun to use this little die and die cut a picture with it, so then you have your larger die cut, you can stamp around it, and then you can put a picture inside or something like that, or a quote, or so that's one of the ideas, layering. And I am going to see if you are still here, everybody. Jona, oh Jona, you're curious about the paper. Charlene too. Yes, I know it's ready. It's in the warehouse already, and we are waiting for some other products which have to go with it. So when everything comes in, you will be all the first ones to know, okay? So this is a really cute one to embellish with, for example, a picture or a quote. You can also use this part, and then the leftover pieces which come out when you die cut it, and put in another color of paper. I don't have the little die cuts of the chevrons here. I think I threw them away this afternoon, but you can imagine if you put in another color in here that it really looks very nice too. Hi Mayam. Melanie, she is asking if you can buy the big roll of the tape, you mean? I think it's available on the Elizabeth Craft Designs website, and otherwise you should ask one of the shops in Holland if they can order it for you. But maybe Els or Joep can answer you if it's still available. I hope it is. And let me see. Yes, Kim, you need those stamps, of course. Hi Sue, you're also there. Hi Diane. Marie-Claire, hi. Okay, yeah, you're all curious about the paper. I will see if I can show you a little bit more. A little sneak peek. Yeah. Let me get something for you. I'm going to show some little bits and pieces. Very quickly, okay? And I'm a little bit off camera now because I'm trying to look for some papers, and it's all in the vintage style, obviously. Well, there's a little bit here, and I hope you can see it. It's printed on both sides, of course, and there are many more, but that's all I have here for now. So just to give you a little impression. Okay, let's go on with the other labels. So I'm going to put these aside because the tray I'm working on is really small. So it's nice for me to put it aside. Well, this is one of the labels, and I'm not sure if I've got it here. Yes, it's also really nice for gift wrapping, those labels. And if you take this one, for example, you take the stamp, which I already cut out this afternoon. It's this one, the square one. I glued it on this one, and then I used the This Is Mighty Fine stamp from this set. And I did the same with the this label and another stamp which says, "Oh la la, this is for you." And then I did a little gift wrapping, a little package over here with the label, the stamp in green, dark green. The edge of the stamp is in black. I added some green thread and one of the little cute flowers from Charlene and Ilse. And I can't remember, is this a Chinese lantern? No, that was the other one. Papaver, I think this one was. So it's really nice to make a little cute gift using those labels too. So that's the hard one. And you also saw it in my planner already. So I'm going to put these aside too. These stamps I use for journaling a lot, as you could see in my planner too, because they are a great size and you can journal some bits and pieces in there. And they're also nice to glue onto the actual die, which is this one. I die cut a few of those, and then the stamps are a little bit smaller, so I will cut one so you can see. And I always am very quickly with cutting. I'm not too precise, but if you want to be precise, you can do that, of course. And it's a very fun and easy way to make some extra journaling spots in your planner, in your journal. So you can see it's very easy. A stamp and the label at the back side, and you just glue them together. I'm checking the comments again. New paper, oh thank you. You need some new stuff, Kobe. Now you don't have enough, right? Hi Paula. Do you first cut? No, Marion, what do you mean? I'm cutting those labels and I'm stamping those stamps on a piece of paper and then cut them because they're really easy to cut. It's all square lines. Only the circular one is a little bit more difficult. But maybe if you have a circular punch, and there's in the set also a little small circle which you can use for die cutting. So I hope this makes sense, okay? So cut this one, stamp this one, cut around the edges and just stick them together like this. And I think I used that one. No. This is a normal one which I use quite a lot for journaling. But also this one would be nice on an envelope, or you can, maybe you can do this, you know, add some extra interest here. Put a nice stamp here. You can put the address here. I will do that later. So these are the large labels. This one too, it's a really nice one with two circular, how do you think, holes, punch holes, yes, here, so you can put some thread in it. They are quite a bit fragile, so if you think they are too fragile, you just die cut it twice, or maybe 3 times if you want, and then glue them together so it will be a bit more sturdy. And I used this one on this pocket I did the other day. Maybe you remember. And it's the same label, only in a different color. Oh, it has the same stamp, I now see. And I put some eyelets in it. So that's also possible, of course, instead of using some thread or wire. I'm checking some comments again because I don't want to miss too much of what you are saying. What's the name of the stemples with the text? Which one do you mean, Claudia? There are a few of them. I will show them again. This one is called Retro. It's number 163. This is the Retro Sayings. It's 134. And this is the Circular Labels one. So I think Anna might be able to comment in one of the comments. And you can link from there. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, they're already replying. Stamping first. Oh yeah, that's also possible. I'm not sure who is saying that. Anna or else? Are you commenting on behalf of Elizabeth Craft Designs? Stamping first and then die cutting. But it's all up to you. What you think it's most easy for yourself to work with. So this was the label around here. I'm going to put this one aside too. And you see I prepared quite a lot of those already. So I can grab them when I need them. And I think I'm going to put more of those empty labels in here. And then it's only a matter of putting in the right quote or the right stamp when you want to use it. So I'm going to put those aside too. Now I have got, let me see, this one we talked about already. So I can put that one there. Shall we do the circular one? Yes, that's a nice one too. It's one of those labels. And then we have the circular stamps, of course. Oh my, I'm going to make a mess out of it. This is important stuff to remember. Well, I stamped this one on a piece of ledger sheet too. And you can glue that on here. I will do that for now so you can see. Just a little bit of glue, and this is also ready to go. Oh, it's a little bit off center, which is also nice, of course, is to use, and I think you all probably have those things laying around and hardly using them, is the eyelets. And putting them with your crocodile. Oh, I'm not very good in those things, you know. And obviously it happens now. And it probably will happen again. Okay. Is it still there? Yes. So this is really nice to add in your journal or on a little gift, a little present. So don't forget to use those if you have them laying around. Oh, Ilse, you were posting, no problem. Vintage is my... thank you for the comments on the paper, girls. Yes, put it on your wish list. Hi, Karina. Lovely paper. Oh, the comments are really way behind. Or I'm way behind. And the stamps. Okay, so don't forget to use those. And obviously we have more circular stamps which will fit in here. And it's always easy to take those sheets out, those transparent sheets, so you can see that it fits the circle, you know. So hopefully you can see it. I will hold it here for a few seconds. So this is one of the circles which will go on there. I think you will see it. I will put this one aside because this set, these has a few smaller and bigger circles, but you can see, let me see, where is it? The smaller one, this one goes in here. It says photo of the day, and you can stick it onto the label, of course. Here's another one, we are having fun. And I think this was the last one of the smaller ones, yes. And then if you take the label on its own, so like this, then you can use the bigger ones. See, like this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or this is important stuff to remember. This is us. Hopefully you can see it. I think you can. So this is a great way, using those transparent sheets, to see if it fits on the label you want to use. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. So these were the circular labels, which I also added in onto one of the planner pockets I did. This is a pocket I made the other day, and here I added the same label as we just did here. And only this one is attached to the pocket itself. So this one is on its own, so you can put like this, for example. I don't have to tell you everything, but I'm just going to show you, and maybe it gives you an idea or some inspiration what you can do with it. So, oh, this is also a little sneak peek. This tag is also on one of the sheets of paper of the new paper collection. So it has some tags which you can cut out yourself. So this is really nice. You see, so now it's really nice. Now this is a little bit too much, having two of those labels here, but I think you get what I mean. Okay, so this is the round one, and I am going to put those aside too. And then I am going to show you one or two more. So it's not a long Facebook Live tonight, but it's just to give you some ideas, and so you can make some great things yourself. Let me see, this one is cute too. This has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the little label which I stamped on another piece of paper. You see, it's this one. So hopefully I've got one here too. Not sure. No, it's not. So I will cut one out. And when I'm done tonight with the Facebook Live, I will cut all those labels and I will store them in one of my tins, so they're always on hand when I need them. So this is one of the smaller labels, and this one, sorry, goes on this label with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hi Penny, nice to see you. So also you can stamp here. There are a few words which fit this space, so also it's all made for you to combine. And then there is this one. This goes with this label, and I already stamped the text "This is love" on it. And I'm trying to see all of you again. Hi Angela from Manchester, nice to see you. Ellen, hi Ellen. So I'm cutting this one, and this one goes on a label like this. So you see, it exactly fits and then you have this nice scalloped border which still shows around the stamp and the label. I will hold it in place for a few seconds so you all can see. Okay, and there are a few more texts which are perfectly great for stamping on this label. Then we have the big one. Some call it Chaos, some call it Family. That's also one of the stamps. And this in this set, which I like to use in my planner when we have family pictures, family dinners or things like that. That's also a nice one, which goes perfectly with Bless This Mess, because sometimes when we are having dinner with the family, it really is a mess. Melanie is going to stock some labels tomorrow. Yes, Liz, your wish list is getting longer and longer. Sorry, not sorry. That's what they say, is it? This is also one of the circular ones. And for this label, it also has the text. I need to cut it precisely. It's also a really nice one. It says, yes you can, yes you can, yes you can. So this is a good one to use in your planner or in your journal too. And so it's a lot of mix and matching, and yeah, try and see what you like. And so this one we also had, let me see, the little one, the tiny one. It's a cute one. You can't stamp a lot in this one, but it's a really nice one. When you cut it, you can fold it like this. Hopefully you can see it because it's a little bit small. And maybe it's really nice, only put a little heart inside, or maybe one of your initials or the first letter of your loved ones. This one I already folded. It's an old piece of paper, and I thought it was nice to die cut. And maybe when you put a little heart in here and put it in your planner, in your journal, it really looks very nice. So that's the tiny one. Maybe you can also use it as a tab, maybe like this. I'm just thinking that. Thinking out loud. It would be nice to use it somewhere. Yeah. So that's also possible for you to do. And then the last one I want to show you tonight is this cute label. That's this one, and on this label this stamp fits. This is the stamp which goes with it. It's stamped on a piece of old book paper I got from Kobe. I think a sheet of paper with all technical drawings it had. And you see some leftover pieces here. And this one I prepared this afternoon already on a tag. And that's this one. So I put on some paper tape, the label with some thread or wire, some of the cute, oh, this is the Chinese lantern flower from Ilse and Charlene, one of the tags which is from my new paper set, some eyelets, and well, this is really nice when you give somebody a present, write something on the back and it really looks cute. So I'm going to put them all together so you can watch them again. This is the one with one of the labels here as a gift tag. This is for in the planner. I made a pocket page. No, it's not a pocket page. It's a tag pocket, sorry. And over here I did another tag pocket, a larger one to go into the planner. So you can use them on top of each other if you want. And this one has the round label with an eyelet again. This one, what else did I make? Oh yeah, of course the envelope, which I'm going to fill with some goodies. And one of you is going to receive this from me. If you are the lucky winner and you live, let's say, in the US or in the UK or not in Holland, please bear in mind that it takes quite a long time for this to arrive. But I'm sure it will get to you. Okay, and Anna, I hope you've heard it before that you can pick a winner. Okay, and oh yeah, and the little gift wrapping, the package I did with one of the labels too. So I hope you like this. Are there maybe any questions? So many ideas, great. So you can see that the planner dies, well, we call them planner dies, are really versatile. Is that how you say it? Yes. So think outside of the box. Don't use them in your planner. Use them for gift wrapping, for envelopes, but whatever you can think of. So it's not only suitable for this planner. And nice ideas, nice, so great, wow. Okay, that's good to see. I'm here to give you some ideas, inspiration. Okay. I'm sure, yes, Nicole, everything fits together. And you've already got them. Okay. Well, that's what they're here for. And it's good for us to do those Facebook Live videos, because when I'm designing things, I've got in my mind what I want to do with it and how I want to use them. And because we don't speak to all of you, it's good to do it this way. So, I'm happy to see you like it, and it gives you the inspiration, and now you know how to use it and what was my intention when I designed them. Okay, I don't think I forgot anything today. I believe Els is here tomorrow night. Els, is that true? Yes, I think you are. I'm not sure if you're still watching. And I will be back probably next Tuesday. Same time, same place. Yolanda, you can watch the rewind. The video now stays in the group, so you can watch it. Okay, Marion, great ideas. Karen, Linda, oh, you're welcome, Linda. Komen er ook nieuwe dice? Yes, of course, Melanie, there will be new dice. A lot of them. Some of those ideas are also on Instagram, and new dice are also coming out this month. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here. Have a nice day, have a nice evening. Hi, Ed. And video, the dice per set is a good idea. Oh my girls, I can't stop. Okay, girls, I'm going to leave you now. See you next week. Talk to you next week, and I hope you're having fun creating those labels and use them in this way. Okay, see you later. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.